Welcome to tonight's special Catholic broadcast, where we discuss the events of the Catholic Crusades. The Crusades were organized expeditions used to spread Islam and to retain control of the Holy Land. It was also seen as many as a way to end their sins. The Crusades declined rapidly around the 16th century due to the Protestant Reformation. Approximately two-thirds of the ancient Christian world has been conquered by the Muslims by the end of the 11th century, including Palestine, Syria, Egypt, and Anatolia. We bring to you Adriel to report on the first of these crusades.
Thanks, Robbie. The First Crusade is known for being the most bloodiest and barbaric battle within the history of the Catholic Church and the history of the human society as a whole. This violent and cruel act was initiated by the event or act of the rise of the Muslim Seljuks. The Seljuks won significant victories in Asia Minor against the Byzantine armies, notably at the Battle of Manzikert in ancient Armenia in August of 1071. By 1087, they had taken control of Jerusalem. This control and abuse of the Holy Land is what would cause the Byzantine Emperor Alexios I Komnenos to send an appeal to Pope Urban II, who was almost immediately willing to take control of the Holy Land, the city of Jerusalem. We have an interview with our reporter Jacob Diaz and Pope Urban II in his papal residency here.
Hi, Your Holiness, Pope Urban II. I'm here to interview on the matters around the Holy War.
Ah, yes, the Crusade.
Yes. So anyways, to start off, why did you start it?
I started the Crusade for multiple reasons. The first reason was to unite Europe under one papacy. I viewed military aid as a means towards restoring ecclesiastical unity. The other reason is also to take back the Holy Land from the Turks.
Okay, off to the next question. Are we able to amass such an army?
In order to make my army, I exercised my authority as Pope and called all Christians into service. I stated that everyone who fought in the war would be guaranteed heaven, and promised absolution and remission of sins for all of those who died in the service of Christ. However, some nobles may have joined in hopes of increasing the amount of land they hold.
How is it that there were so many innocent lives lost during the Crusade?
Well, it's because I didn't mean for any massacres, but I'm so far away that I can't control them. And before the Crusade was even over, in fact, I died.
Thank you for your time. Back to the newsroom with Adriel.
Thanks, Jacob. After this initiation by Pope Urban II, the movement of Crusader soldiers would begin. Late in May 1097, the Crusaders and a contingent of Byzantine soldiers reached the capital of the Turkish Sultanate, Nicaea, which surrendered to the Byzantines on June 19th. The Crusader army left Nicaea for Antioch on June 26th and found crossing the arid and mountainous Anatolia difficult. At Dorylaeum, on July 1st, 1097, Turks attacked the advanced column of the Crusader army. Despite the heat and a rain of arrows, the Crusaders held their ground, and when the rest of the army drew up, the Turks were routed. A major victory in open warfare had been achieved by cooperation between the separate Western contingents and the Greeks. The army would then begin the public event known as the Siege of Jerusalem. We have a previous interview with a presiding resident of the city of Jerusalem, with Jacob.
So I'm here with the resident of Jerusalem, and he's going to be representing the Muslim and Jewish people of Jerusalem. So, how do you feel about the Holy War?
There's nothing holy about this war. Though they won and took control of Jerusalem, they pillaged and killed everyone in Jerusalem. Around 30,000 people died.
Was anybody spared during the siege?
No one was spared in the siege. Everyone was killed indiscriminately.
Thank you for everything. I hope you stay safe. Back to the
In the end, the First Crusade ended up being considered a major success. Led by Pope Urban II, the First Crusade resulted in the capture of Jerusalem from the Muslim control. Alongside this, the First Crusade resulted in conquering Nicaea and Antioch. However, the most major conquest was Jerusalem. It allowed the Christians to capture what they considered to be the most holy land. This shocked many since Jerusalem was a difficult territory to conquer. This overall made the First Crusade a major success.